Good afternoon, Pete the Cats. I wanted to start off with a quick quote by Nelson Mandela with regards to leadership. And it says, "A leader is like a shepherd. He stays behind the flock, letting the most nimble go out ahead, whereupon the others follow, not realizing that all along they are being directed from behind." Nelson Mandela. I wanted to start off with that quote because I know that there are varying ideas with regards to what leadership is. And I noticed that as we go through our different videos, we'll have a lot of different opinions and ideas and definitions as to what leadership is. But I looked at this image of all of these five leaders and everything about them related to what Nelson Mandela said with regards to leading the flock. And as we go through, I want to share a couple of my ideas with regards to what is leadership. So, what is leadership? Does it mean leading people? Does it mean influencing people? Does it mean commanding people? Or does it also mean guiding people? It actually encompasses all of these. A leader can command, a leader does influence, a leader can lead, and a leader does guide. While all of these characteristics aren't necessarily used by one individual, all of these represent a leader's characteristics. There are several types of leaders. Leader by a position that they've achieved, leader by personality or charisma, leader by moral example, leader by power held, an intellectual leader, and a leader because of ability to accomplish things. So we have the conflict, a lot of our conflict comes between differentiating managers versus leaders. Managers focus on things. They organize and direct as well as control and follow rules. Leaders focus on people. They do things right as well. They inspire, influence, and motivate. So here are four common activities of leaders: planning, organizing, directing, and controlling. And we're going to go through each of these four activities and really start to differentiate the difference between a manager and a leader. With regards to planning, managers plan, budget, set targets, establish detailed steps, and allocates resources. The leader, however, does all of those while also devising a strategy. He's also setting a direction and he creates the vision that a manager may carry out. With regards to organizing, managers create structure, job descriptions, staffing, hierarchy, delegates, as well as training. Leader gets people on board for the strategy, communication, and networks. With directing work, managers solve problems, negotiate, and bring consensus, whereas leaders empower the people, as well as being the cheerleader for those who are doing the work as well. With controlling, the manager implements control systems, perform measures, identifies variances, and fixes variances. The leader motivates, inspires, gives a sense of accomplishment. In this case specifically, we can see that the leader does not necessarily have to be the person that's in charge, but that person who is working in a system or within an organization and also motivates, inspires, and completes all or supports the task in any given way. Leadership traits includes intelligence. Uh, they're more intelligent than non-leaders. They have scholarship. With regards to physical, they don't seem to be correlated. So you don't have to be a leader based on physical characteristics. Personality is also very important, however, with leadership. Verbal facility, honesty, initiative, self-confident as well. Leadership styles, we have delegating, participating, selling, and telling. However, here's it most important for us. New leaders take note. Now, general advice, as new leaders, we want to take advantage of the transition period that we're going to be faced with. Also, we want to get advice and counsel. And we want to show empathy for our predecessors. As we move into, or as we transition into our new leadership roles, it's important that we understand the new knowledge quickly, but also humble ourselves with regards to where our skills are taking us. Identified here are a couple traps that new leaders face. And sometimes some of the new traps that we incur include not learning quickly, isolating ourselves, assuming that we know it all, keeping existing teams, taking on too much, as well, capturing the wrong people, as well as successor syndrome or following the same, or I'm sorry, being worried as to who's going to follow us as well. We want to also create momentum. We want to learn and know about the company. We want to secure early wins. It's also very important as we look at this bullet here is to set short-term goals and don't despise those small beginnings, but to enjoy those small wins that we seem to incur as well. In creating momentum, we want to build credibility within our teams. We want to demand, but also uh, demanding, but we don't want to be where we're pushing or over pushing or overcompensating with regards to our leadership. Master technologies. We want to learn the internal and external sources. We want to create those visions and develop strategies. We want to continue to communicate that vision as well. It's very important that we manage ourselves. Being self-aware is something that we've continued to talk about throughout the summer and into the school year. We want to define our leadership style. Who is it that we will become as leaders? Continue to get advice and counsel. The types of help we want to include is that technical help, political and personal. Advisor traits. Be sure that the advice that we receive is from someone who is competent, trustworthy, and can enhance our status. How far can you go? We're tasked with leading schools, so it's very important that we identify our leadership styles and continue to support our scholars with regards to everything that we want them to do with regards to education. I look forward to leading, and I look forward to being a part of you all's leadership growth and development as well. Thank you.